This is a message from Two Angels today. Let's talk about the A31 Atlas meteorite that is coming towards Earth. I'd like to share what my guides have shared with me, so take what resonates, whatever does not resonate, just let it go. So, yes, it has some awareness, it has some consciousness in that. It's not just the rock. And what it's bringing, it's information that can help us as well too. We are going through, some people call it the ascension on Earth, and there is many things that are happening, many levels of this phase that we are going through. So the first thing is to understand that we are going through this upgrade. We are having this radiation coming from the sun, and that is not bad actually. What it's doing is doing an update to our DNAs, updating our softwares. So these help us to open to new things, to understand new things, to remember many things that we have forgotten, like we are part of a cosmic community, galactic community. We are not just alone right here. And this process, it has different stages. So with each cosmic pulse that we receive, these codes are helping us to cleanse and deprogram, if you will, some things out of our system so that we are able to receive the new information. And what I mean about this is all this healing that we are going through. And whenever these new moons or full moons, like right now in October, we had a massive energy attunement through portals, in eclipses, and full moons and new moons, you name it. It moves everything within us, in our cells. So a lot of changes we do in our lives. So we've been guided to change our habits. I say we change the way we eat, we change the way we do things, the way we perceive things. We are able to see things that we never used to be able to do before. So now let's say right now we are in this period of time, which is end of October, beginning of November, where normally the veil is quite thin, right? So we are most likely to experience some paranormal activity where we can sense the other side a little bit more. And right now, with the veil even getting thinner and thinner, with this ascension that we are going through, most likely we will have quite the experiences. So these codes are also helping us and preparing us for that understanding, to understand that there is constantly action around us, even if we don't see them. So we can put this in this context. So if I'm inviting you right now and I say, everyone, can you come to my house tomorrow at 5 o'clock? I am expecting you and I am aware that you're gonna be here. So I am very present with that, knowing that if the bell rings, it's someone that I have invited. So that's exciting. So the same thing happens with our loved ones that are already transcended or other beings. It doesn't mean because we don't see them, they don't exist. But when I call them, let's say in Mexico, November the 5th, the Dia de Muertos, when we make all these beautiful offerings and we said, hey, I'm here, I invite you consciously, I am opening the doors for them to be here, so I am more receptive, more aware of their presence. So if something happens on that day, maybe there is a flickering of a light or something falls on the ground, I know that someone, was here visiting. But the truth is that they are always around. So if I don't invite you, if I don't talk to you today, that doesn't mean that you don't exist. It's just that I'm not in connection with you, but that doesn't mean that you are not existing. So all of that is happening. We are being prepared energetically, psychically, emotionally, and all levels to understand our multidimensionality, and doing it without a fear. Because when we see the paranormal, we think there is something negative, or we tend to think there is something bad or evil. Because whether you are religious or not, even if you are not religious at all, if I say a word related to that, if I say, okay, what is the devil? Right away in your mind will come something, right? That collectively we have chosen to represent something. So Saying that, there is so much happening this week, and I just want you to uh, know that your guides are inviting you to step outside, to go for walks, to meditate, to really connect with your heart so that you can discern what is your truth and what is not, and what is for you and what is not for you. Okay? Not waiting for someone out there to tell you something, because we are being guided and encouraged to trust ourselves. So then we are able to be more responsible in things that we do and say. So let's see what else they want us to know at this moment. All right, there's a change in the wind. So there's going to be so many changes right now. The way that you see things right now, they're not going to be the same within the next 2 or 3 days, or 2 or 3 weeks. So be aware that there's going to be some changes, and be flexible and be compassionate, because you might be questioned, or you can be quite harsh with yourself because maybe you were not able to see something before, but you didn't see it before because you were not supposed to. Okay, you had to go through something in order for you to do these changes. So please acknowledge your path, acknowledge how far you have come. Okay, you are in a process of regeneration, and most likely you are starting something new, but you are ready. So don't worry about it. Everything is within you. There's a lot of blessings coming out there. All right, so be aware of your surroundings. Be aware of who is with you. You can sense that. Trust your intuition, trust the vibe. Whatever you feel when you're spending time with someone, trust that, because the energy does not lie. All right, so and do whatever you haven't finished. Okay, maybe you started a course and you didn't finish it. Maybe this is a good time for you to do it. During the next week, you are invited to really challenge yourself and contemplate. And if you're going to take a decision, then it's all or nothing. Okay, because whatever decisions right now you are making, these, especially big ones, they're gonna be asking you to be committed for the next 3 years. That is a huge time for preparation. All right, so that's gonna take you to this stage. Everything, it's happening within. You are creating something. You're gestating something very beautiful. So enjoy the path. Take one step at a time, and it's time to go to the new.